Hi, this is Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I want to show you one of my favourite books. I absolutely adore this book. It's called Dagdrommar, which is Swedish for Daydreams, and it's illustrated by Hanna Karlzon. Now, this book I had to order from Sweden. It's only available from a shop called the Pen Store in Sweden, and it takes about 2 weeks to get to Australia, so obviously if you're in Europe it's going to come to you a little bit quicker. The artist has advised that this book and her other books will shortly be available on Amazon, so that's fantastic news for everybody in the US and other Amazon countries, because it is a bit of a pain having to get it from one shop in Sweden, but it is certainly worthwhile. Now, this book is just beautiful. It's a hardback book, and it measures, let me get my trusty ruler out, it measures approximately in centimetres, about 21.5 centimetres by about 25.5 centimetres. Now, it's lovely hardback. The cover is just beautiful. It's got this gorgeous black spine with gold lettering on it, and the back as well has got the beautiful design on it. It's just really, really gorgeous, and it's not often we see a hardback colouring book, so it's a real treat. But the whole book is as well. And sorry, that's my receipt from the pen store from when I purchased the book. By the way, I purchase all of my colouring books, so you'll often see the receipts falling out of the books when I do the reviews. Now, the inside cover has this lovely black protection cover sheet on it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then we get into the book proper. So the title page has a lovely little mushroom there for you, and you can practice your colouring on that one. And then the paper is beautiful. Look at this nameplate. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just absolutely delightful. She is so talented. And I love this little beetle over here as well. Just something really cute to colour in on the copyright page. It's not often that you see a nameplate page that has so much detail on it, and it's just a true reflection of this artist. It really is beautiful. Now, my only bugbear is that this wonderful book has been printed in double pages, but really the book is just so beautiful. I just wouldn't colour in. It's just beautiful. The pages are actually quite thick. There's a lot of tooth in that paper. It's really quite thick. Now, this is one of my favourite pictures, which is the bunny rabbit covered in flowers. And I guess I like the bunny rabbit because I'm not allowed to have one at home, so anything bunny rabbit I'm really always going to like. And then we've got this lovely little mandala inspired with insects everywhere, and this lovely little lock, very ornate in the middle. There's this really very detailed work. And over the page, you've got this gorgeous girl flying on her bird. You can imagine the beautiful daydream that Hanna Karlzon must have been having to illustrate this beautiful book. And we've got flowers again on like a little barn. It's very sort of architecturally very Swedish. And this is a lovely double page image of lovely little Swedish houses and whatnot. Now, you will notice that this image runs right to the spine, so colouring in these little bits over here, it's going to be a bit of a trick. We've got some more really ornate images here. This ornate insect. I don't know what sort it is, but sort of in a mandala fashion. This beautiful detail on it. And then we've got a lovely butterfly. And then, I don't know what that says in Swedish, but I assume what it says is create your own. There's no way I'll be doing that. I'll be just colouring in the beautiful butterfly that the artist has done for us. And some gorgeous birds in trees. See, as you can see, most of these illustrations are one per page, but some do go across a double page spread, and some sadly go right up here on the spine, making it difficult to colour in. This is a lovely 2-page spread scene of a boat sailing into a field of mushrooms. And it's really quite whimsical and cute. Some underwater scenes of jellyfish and shells. And she seems very fond of insects because we've got some more bugs over here. A page of bugs. Opposite, a beautiful bird. And we've got this lovely little bunny rabbit looking up at this lantern. It's very, very whimsical and very, very cute, as is the birds coming back to its nest. More houses, and have a look at the size of this bird over here in comparison with the architecture. It's just massive. It's just really the stuff of fantasy. We've got this beautiful woman, and her hair is just flowing into the rest of this diagram here. It's just really gorgeous. And she has all beautiful detail on her in the form of tattoos as well. Another mandala inspired image, and also some cute little mice. And this one again is some dragonflies, I think. And this one seems easier at this point in the book to actually colour in on this section on the spine here. And we have some patterns of fish. And more Swedish style homes. Very cute. And a giant cat with a house, a little suburb of houses on it. I think that's just adorable. You'll see that there's some little black dots there. It's sort of like a grayscale without it. And it seems typical of the designer because there's little black dots and whatnot throughout this entire book. And again, we've got some butterflies and other insects over here. And over here we've got a lovely little mandala with 2 cute little birds on it. And we've got faces, if you like colouring in faces. You'll enjoy these because you have 2 opposite one another. And this lovely horse over here with its beautiful mane. Sorry, it's a unicorn with its fantastic mane. Look at that. Imagine colouring that in. And again, another bird in a floral wreath-like display. There's a lot of detail in these drawings. It might not seem like it from a glance, but they're really well illustrated, with enough detail to keep you amused in colouring, but not so much detail that you feel overwhelmed with a lot of fiddly stuff. This little creature up here has got a little crown on, which is very, very cute. I love that. I hope you can see that in the video. He's got his little crown on top of his head, and so is he. They sort of look like possums, but I don't know if they are common to Sweden or not. And this beautiful peacock that goes over 2 pages. Now there will be problems colouring in down here, but the book is certainly worth the effort. And this picture is absolutely gorgeous. Have a look online, you'll see plenty of pictures where people have done this drawing and coloured it in, and it just looks absolutely beautiful coloured in. I love seeing how people colour something in different ways. Now the artist is shortly releasing another book. I think it's called Summer Dreams, and that'll be out very soon in the next few months, and I believe that will be the first book that's released in the US and will be available on Amazon, so that you no longer have to order it from Sweden. We've got this very ornate beetle here, and I'm assuming that we're being asked to draw our own beetle. A lovely ornate portrait, and the hair is just going in this sea creature all across the double page. So it's a big double page image. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of sea creatures and fish and whatnot within this book, as well as outdoor creatures and night creatures like our selection of owls here that also go across double page and unfortunately do run into this spine bit, so you might have to be very firm in pushing that down in order to colour it in. Lovely page of seashells and some beautiful underwater creatures, and another fish, and another, presumably, request for us to do our own fish. Here's Mr. Rabbit, the king of Sweden by the looks of it. He's got his little crown on and he's as cute as. And there's a close-up of his little crown to colour in. A whole page full of beautiful birds on a double page spread. We have here more insects in what I refer to as a mandala design. And another lovely bird. There's a lot of detail in the feathers and on the crest of this bird, as well as in the surrounding flowers. And this rabbit, he certainly is popular. I wish I could speak Swedish because I'd really like to know what his significance is. Is he the king of daydreams, or is he just a special pet? But he has his little crown on again, and I'm quite happy for him to wear it. It looks like he's holding a big diamond. And we have some acorns and some lovely underwater scenes. I really like these little buildings. I think they're really cute, and they're probably the first thing that I would colour in, because you don't need to have as much blending techniques and whatnot. So I think I'll probably start with the buildings. I don't want to make a mistake. this lovely jellyfish and some more patterns of fish, and again this beautiful imagery or portrait type thing, some sort of fairy in the woods, I would assume. A lovely chicken, and again some beautiful insects. This one here is really beautiful. It's like a fairy princess taking the giant bird home. I don't know if that's meant to represent the artist or someone, but it's really, really gorgeous. And now we see the bird flying, and some detail of, again, more insects and mushrooms. There's also a whole little bottle there of stardust. I'd love to know the story behind this and what it's meant to mean, but even without knowing the story and without knowing any Swedish, it just seems like such a beautiful book. And I love this rabbit. And there we have him again, and he's wearing the key and the necklace around him, and earlier we seen that lock, so you know that must be part of the little rabbit's story in this book. And again, another lovely double page image, and this one's getting easier to fold down in the middle as we come to the end of the book. We have this beautiful fox having a sleep, and he's covered in flowers. It's just lovely. And this whole lovely field of flowers, the beautiful butterfly. It looks like, well, it looks similar to the front cover, but it's not. And then another image of a little village and a beautiful fat birdie with a crown. So something has happened for the bird to get the crown. And then a closing image, which I presume is like the end or something like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then it's finished with, again, this lovely piece of black protection paper, and then the hardcover of the book, and then the lovely book. So that's Dagdrommar. It's a Swedish book, and I believe it means daydreams. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please share it with your friends, and please give me a like or a thumbs up on this video. Thanks very much.